Hello, welcome again to this channel. Today we are going to learn about sound and pronunciation in Swahili vowels and consonants. You are all welcome. Swahili vowels and consonants, sound and pronunciation. The best way to acquire good Swahili pronunciation is to imitate native speakers or learn from people who learned Swahili at school and they use it as their primary means of communication. In Swahili, the stress of a word almost always falls on the next to last syllable, as in brackets below. Example number 1, babu is 2 syllables. Babu is grandfather. Mtoto, a child, has 3 syllables. Wamepata, meaning have got, have 4 syllables. Waliokuja, who have come, have 5 syllables. Waliokuja means who have come. In Swahili, there's no need to try to emphasize a word by giving it extra stress or raise a pitch of your voice to show surprise. Swahili has its own patterns of intonation, rise and fall, which can be acquired naturally or through imitation, but the extent of the rise and fall is much less than in English. Sauti za voweli za Kiswahili. Swahili vowels sound. There are 5 letters of Swahili vowels, which are A, E, O, and U. In A, the sound is pronounced as A, as in father, and halfway towards but. Swahili example is baba, meaning a father. A is pronounced as A in get, but feels slightly longer. Pete, a ring. E is pronounced as E in C. An example that we have here is kijiko, meaning a spoon. O is pronounced as O in got, with the lips kept apart throughout the sound. We have a Swahili example here of the word oga, meaning to take bath. U is pronounced as U, as in boot, and in Swahili we have a word ugua, meaning get sick. Matamshi katika voweli za Kiswahili, Swahili vowels pronunciation. When A comes at the end of a word, it is pronounced like a beginning or a middle A, rather than like R. Baba does not sound like Barbara. It is Baba. When 2 different vowels occur together, each keeps its own sound and forms a separate syllable. We have an example here. Faida, meaning profit. These are 3 syllables. Faida, despite the fact that 2 vowels A and I are close together, but they stand as different syllables. Faida, profit, is faida. Another example is aibu, meaning shy or shyness. It is aibu, 3 syllables. Matamshi katika voweli za Kiswahili, Swahili vowels pronunciation. 2 similar vowels occurring together count as 2 syllables as far as stress is concerned and are pronounced as a long vowel. The word kufa, for example, meaning to die, has 2 syllables, and kufaa, to be suitable, has 3 syllables. Konsonanti za Kiswahili. Swahili consonants. In writing Swahili, the only letters of the alphabet that are not used are Q and X. In the first group of consonants, each sound is represented by one letter. The Swahili sound is much the same as the English sound, represented by the same letter. The Swahili sound is much the same as the English sound, represented by the same letter. In Swahili, when be, de, ge, and je sounds are coming at the beginning of a word or between vowels, they all have slightly hollow sound. These be, de, ge, and je have hollow sound because they are produced with a downward movement of the voice box and an intake of breath. In words such as mbegu, meaning seed, ngoma, a drum, and ndefu, long, they sound and produced like English sound. Mbegu, ngoma, ndefu are like English sounds. The J sound needs tongue tip to be behind the lower teeth, and the main part of tongue need to touch the roof of the mouth, behind the hard ridge, and at the back of upper teeth. J, J. The best practice is to watch someone making this sound, J, J. Konsonanti za Kiswahili, Swahili consonants. Here we have letters, the way they sound like, and Swahili word example. Letter B, or in Swahili be, sounds like bed in English, and the Swahili word example for this is bibi, meaning grandmother. De sounds like day, and the Swahili word for de that starts with de is dada or sister. Fa or F is like F in family, and the Swahili word for this letter is fagia, meaning sweep. Ge sounds as in gate in English, and the Swahili example of ge, the word that starts with ge or g, is gunia. H is he, as in hell, and an example that we have in Swahili is habari, meaning news. J sounds like J in jet, and the Swahili word example is Jumanne, Tuesday, Jumanne. So the difference between English and Swahili pronunciation in J is the English pronunciation is J and Swahili is J. K is as in kept in English, and an example in Swahili we have kuku, meaning hen. Le sounds as L in len, and an example that we have is leo in Swahili, which means today. M, or the M consonant in English, sounds like or in English, and the example that we have here for Swahili word is mtoto, or in English is a child. Letter N or ne sounds like N in never in English, And the Swahili word example is nunua, meaning to buy or buy. P or pe sounds like P in pilot, and the example that we have is pika, meaning cook. Re sounds as R in red, and the Swahili word is rudi, meaning return or come back. When you say return or come back in Swahili, it means rudi. Se sounds like S in second, and an example that we have here is sehemu. Sehemu means a place or a part of in Swahili. Te sounds like T in tail in English, and the Swahili example is tuma. Tuma means send. Ve or V in English stands for vehicle or English word vehicle. In Swahili, we have the word vumilia, meaning be patient. We or W in wake up. In Swahili, we have wewe, meaning you. Ye or Y in English, and in the word yellow. For Swahili, we have an example of yangu, which means mine. Ze or Z in English, and sounds like Z in zebra. The Swahili example we have here is zima, meaning switch off. You may say switch off the light or switch off the car. Zima gari is switch off the car. Zima taa is switch off the light. Mchanganyiko wa herufi za Kiswahili, Swahili letter combination. In the second group of consonants, each sound is represented by two letters. There are letter che, the, re, ha, nga, nya, sh, and the. So, letter che sounds like che in choose. And the Swahili word we have for this letter combination is chumba, meaning a room. The sounds like this in English, and we have the Swahili word dharura, meaning emergency. Re sounds like French ra, and the Swahili example we have is ghali. Ghali means expensive in Swahili. The letter H sounds like the German Bach, and the Swahili word example we have a female name Khadija. Nga sounds like nga in song. Nga in English word song. For Swahili, we have an example of the word ng'ombe. Ng'ombe means a cow. Nya is sounding like N in new in English, and in Swahili is nyanya. Nyanya is tomato. She sounds like she in sheep for English, and the Swahili word you have here is shule. Shule means school. The sounds like the in thin, and the Swahili word example we have is thamani. Thamani means value. We continue with the Swahili letter combination or mchanganyiko wa herufi za Kiswahili, and Swahili letter combination for nye, nga, and nga rules are: nya represents a single sound. It is not nai as nai, it is nya, like in nyanya, tomato. So this is a single sound. Nga, ng without apostrophe, nga, represent the nga sound, as in finger and hanger, where G is sounded. Nga has no G sound in it. It is pronounced as nguo, for example, and not nguo. It is nguo. Ng is nguo and not nguo. That is all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to watch other videos in this channel, and please subscribe, like, and comment.